grind hard to get ahead. You trying to go backwards.
Feeling like the old me. Feelings from the past, pray the Lord block it all out. I was in love with you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We just got done with that video, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video, man. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy, Kevin Tutor on this YouTube shit. Hey, man, say, man, we are lit in 3 motherfucking teeth, man. Turn up. We about to watch the absolute dumbest ways to scam a lottery, bruh. This shit is stupid, man. We watch ways how people try to scam the motherfucking people, bruh. We just smart, bruh. These niggas taking free money from us. They making free money off us anyway, bruh. So these niggas make some money back, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what they can do in this bitch, man. We finna turn up. We finna watch this video, man. I hope you niggas like this video. Let's go.
Here are some of the dumbest scams involving the lottery. Number 7, the Parsleys.
Number 7, parsley.
In 2017, Ashley Parsley and her husband Jackie Parsley were convicted for their role in running a scratch-off ticket scam. The scam was really simple, and it's a scheme that lottery officials see a lot. Employees of liquor stores and convenience stores frequently would steal lottery tickets and cash in the winnings themselves.
Okay.
This was basically that, except with a twist. Jackie and Ashley had a family member that owned a liquor store. That family member passed away, and the liquor store was up for sale. The lottery terminal was deactivated during the time the store was up for sale because the store's license to sell lottery tickets would have to be renewed by the owner. And this is where the Parsleys come in. They came into the store one day and activated a pack of Hoosier lottery scratch-off tickets at the liquor store. Apparently, the tickets were accidentally left at the store, so they didn't even bother paying for the tickets. In the pack of tickets that they stole, there were more than a half dozen winning tickets.
Damn!
And one of them had a big payday for $2 million. The Parsleys
$2 million
would have gotten away with their scam if it weren't for the estate executor for their late relative. The executor noticed that Ashley was listed as the winner of a $2 million lottery ticket since stores get money for selling winning tickets, and he alerted lottery officials. Ashley and Jackie Parsley were both convicted of forgery, theft, and money laundering. Ashley was also convicted of perjury. Number 6, William Foreman.
Damn, they had to finesse everything. They had $2 million.
Lottery William Foreman knew a secret. He knew where a $1 million winning scratch-off ticket was. He got a list of winning tickets from a coworker who had gotten it from the ticket manufacturer. Foreman was smart enough to at least understand that he could not go and buy the tickets himself since he worked for the lottery. So he revealed the top-secret information to 2 of his friends. He told them that the guaranteed winning ticket for the scratch-off game, Bonus Spectacular, had been sent to a store called Yadig Grocery in Cross Plains, Indiana. So his friends rushed to the store and bought $640 worth of the $20 tickets. That was every single ticket that the store had. The clerk later testified in court that she had never seen anyone buy that many $20 tickets at one time before. Foreman was clever, but not that smart. He should have asked someone that he had no association with, but it may not have mattered anyways. Lottery officials had already known about the security leak, and they knew that Foreman was one of 3 lottery employees who knew about it. So they brought the winners of the winning ticket in for questioning to see if they were connected to the 3 employees. The lottery security chief immediately recognized one of the winners as someone Foreman knew. Foreman,
Dang, right when they had it!
And Chad Adkins were arrested in 2004. His friends pleaded guilty to theft and actually agreed to testify against Foreman for a lesser sentence. Fultz and Adkins were both sentenced to only 1 year probation for their roles. As for Foreman, he was initially looking at anywhere from 20 to 50 years in prison.
They had 1 year probation?
He was sentenced to 8 years of house arrest.
Man,
Number 5.
I don't know why this video keep on stopping, man.
Eddie Raymond Tipton easily orchestrated one of the biggest lottery scams in U.S. history. He hijacked at least 5 lotteries that totaled more than $24 million in winnings in Colorado, Wisconsin, Iowa, Kansas,
24 million? Nigga, I'm doing the wrong thing, bruh.
access to lotteries that no one else had. Tipton was the former information security director of the Multi-State Lottery Association. This association is responsible for 36-member lotteries, such as the Powerball and Hot Lotto lottery.
Bro, I'm doing wrong thing.
Never
These niggas get
expected
24
he'd
million,
even be
bitch.
granted an interview with the Lottery Association, let alone be hired and eventually become one of the most trusted lottery security officials in the nation. That's because he had pleaded guilty in 1982 for his part in a warehouse burglary. He faced up to 20 years in prison for that felony
Damn!
conviction, but he instead was given just 2 years of probation. Then, a few years later, he was also convicted of stealing computer software.
This nigga was
from a
just going
department
crazy.
store. However, he came clean on his past and spoke about both of these convictions during his interview. They hired him anyway. Shouldn't this position be the type of job that needed someone with a completely squeaky clean
Hell
past
no, I ain't knew they
because
gonna
of the
steal.
huge incentive
He was waiting for them.
So how exactly did he do it? Well, because he was a top security official, he had access to the lottery's computer systems. He was able to install a virus that manipulated the association's random generation system. This basically
So he
allowed him
set
to
up.
predict
This nigga was on
winning
some
numbers. It improved
Spy
his
Kids
odds of
Next
winning
Door,
from roughly
bitch.
5 million to 1.
Or that motherfucking,
all the way down
Kim
to
Possible.
200 to 1. But for all the computer programming
Loaded
he knew, he still wasn't
software
very
shit.
smart. Tipton's lottery scams were exposed when he was caught buying a Hot Lotto winning ticket for a $16.5 million jackpot in a Des Moines store in 2010. Because he worked for the lottery,
Why would
he's
you
not
get
allowed
that?
to play the lottery. On November 9, 2011, Philip Johnston called the Iowa lottery. He claimed that he had won the jackpot, but he was too sick to claim the prize in person. However, Johnston's prize claim was turned down when he wasn't able to answer the questions that verified he was the true owner of the ticket. On December
Damn.
6, Johnston called, except this time he said the ticket was actually owned by an anonymous individual. But the problem for him was Iowa lottery rules don't allow anonymous winners, so the claim was turned down. Isn't this
Damn.
something Tipton should have known? Lottery officials decided to investigate deeper. That's when Tipton was exposed as the real buyer from surveillance tapes. It also squarely put him in suspicion for other lottery scams. His brother, Tommy Tipton, along with Texas
Damn,
businessman
bitch, that's a
Ronald
whole
Rhodes,
family in it.
were both main culprits that helped Eddie run his scams. Both Tommy and Rhodes were both charged with felonies related to the rigged drawings. Tipton was sentenced in 2017 for up to 25 years.
Only
for
25,
running the
bitch?
scams. Number 4, Clarence Jones.
Nigga was already facing 20
This
years.
guy appeared to be someone who was able to figure out the Massachusetts lottery. That's because from 2011 through 2017, Clarence Jones cashed more than 7,300 winning
Damn!
lottery tickets, totaling almost $11 million. No one is this lucky, and lottery officials aren't that dumb. Instead, what Jones was really doing was just scamming the lottery system and the government, and he was helping real winners scam other people. Jones worked with two
They gonna be
store
kinda
owners,
fucked up,
George
man.
Kinslia and Bhavna Patel.
The Wi-Fi
in
is
order
not
to
really
run
just
his
pushing it,
illegal
bro. It's like
business.
it's stopping
Here's
every second,
basically
man.
how this scheme works. Called 10%.
Damn, man.
It typically works. Someone with a winning lottery ticket wins money, but they have financial obligations that they're court ordered to pay, and it's something they obviously don't want to pay, such as child support or alimony. Or maybe they're simply just trying to duck paying taxes. So what these winners would do is find someone like Jones. He would pretend to be the winner on their behalf, and of course for his services, he would
What's
take
wrong
a
with
cut
that?
for about 10 to 20% of the value of the ticket, depending on the situation. Jones would show up at the lottery office to do all the cashing of the tickets. Kinslia and Patel were the
Damn.
guys who would propose the plan to the lottery winners they would see at their store. After they paid out the actual
So if you trying to do this
they
scam, you
all
gotta
would
know
then split
nobody.
the remaining money. Needless to say, the government doesn't like it when they know someone's not paying taxes.
Let's see
And
what we
of
got in
course,
this bitch, man.
Jones wasn't reporting the income he was seeing cashing the tickets. In order to offset all his fake winnings, he reported
Turn up,
on
turn
his
up, turn up,
tax
turn
return
up.
as a professional gambler. That way, he could claim enough losses and losing tickets to offset
My bad,
the taxes
these
that
videos,
would
my
have
other
been
video be kinda
owed
messed up, man.
since
The
he
Wi-Fi
won
keep on stopping,
those
so it's
tickets on
like,
paper. During that
I'm gonna have to
6-year
cut the
period,
video in and
Jones
out,
paid
bro.
less
This
than
is how it goes.
$16,000 in federal tax. He reported a total of only $52,000 of reported income in
Damn.
6 years. Despite all the tickets he cashed and his tax returns completely looking like a giant scam for years, the IRS still wasn't onto him. It wasn't until 2015, when Jones cashed a lottery ticket that had been reported as stolen, that investigators decided to secretly monitor Jones's activities. They used a GPS device to track Jones's trips to various stores, banks, and lottery offices. They also used a cooperating witness to secretly catch one of the transactions on tape with one of the store owners Jones worked with.
That's
Jones
fucked up.
pleaded guilty in 2019 to conspiring to commit tax fraud
How
by
did he get
filing
caught?
false tax returns. He got only 2 months in prison, far less than the 3 years federal prosecutors were looking for. But the judge took his deteriorating health and his financial
Nigga already
situation
won.
into account. Basically, Jones took the money and gambled most of it away anyways. According to his federal public defender, Joshua Haney, Jones ultimately lost more money than he actually made. As for George Kinslia and Bhavna Patel, they pleaded guilty for their roles in the scheme, and they were sentenced to probation. The lottery has now adopted...
Bruh, that's
a
just
policy
free
to
money,
tax
bruh. Nobody gives a
professional
fuck.
ticket cashers. Massachusetts lottery officials look out for anyone with 6 or more lottery prizes of $1,000
Nigga, that's
or more
free
during
money.
any
Fuck what they talking about.
12-month period. They have the power
It's somebody
to limit
money
that
here, there.
individual's ability to claim additional prizes for a certain period of time. Number 3, Victor Jonage. Real estate broker Victor Jonage had a scheme for tricking people into fake investment opportunities. But what he was actually doing with their money was investing it in
Damn,
Michigan
smart.
lottery games. For what it's worth, he apparently really thought that he had figured out a way to win the lottery. He just needed a lot of money for it to work, or so he thought. The scam began back in June of 2016. Jonage found investors by advertising that he had access to lucrative real estate deals. He had set up a fake title company and raised roughly $26 million from investors. While they thought they were investing in real estate, Jonage was simply playing the lottery trying to win. He was also using their money for personal
26
spending. At one
million?
point, he was spending more than $1 million a week trying to win the lottery. But from early on, he knew his plan didn't work, because by 2017, he had lost more money than he had won. That didn't make him stop his scheme, though. He decided to just turn his plan into a pyramid scheme instead and see how long that would hold up. He would get more investors in by
Damn!
telling lies of how much money he was making.
Niggas just love giving out money, huh?
Detail. He'd just pay off old investors with the new money because obviously he had no profits. And he continued playing the lottery until he ran out of money. He basically was a compulsive gambler who, unfortunately,
That's
had
fucked
easy
up.
access to other people's money. It finally fell apart in August of 2019. This was only because he ran out of money. If he's convicted, something that's most likely to happen, Jonage can get
Ooh.
up to 20 years in prison. Number 2, Otis
Niggas say we
Latham
get
and
caught.
Russell Sparks. One of the dumbest ways to scam a lottery has to be what these guys tried. Otis Latham and Russell Sparks had a simple plan. All they would do is just glue winning numbers on top
That's
of
smart.
a losing scratch-off ticket. We don't need to explain to you that
They have to
lottery
scan
tickets
it,
aren't
bruh.
as simple as they look on the surface. Every ticket has a barcode or other identifier that quickly
I was how long they
reveals
took
the
this
true
nigga to
value
jail.
of that
They
ticket.
take these
There
niggas
are
to jail for a
tools
long
that
time.
are
That's some bullshit.
specifically used to fight against fraud. But who would have thought someone would just think of gluing fake numbers to the front of a ticket, let alone 2 guys coming together and actually agreeing to go through with this completely hopeless plan? Mississippi lottery officials told police that the men presented a doctored $100,000 jackpot winning ticket that had winning numbers glued onto it. Obviously, after a quick scan of the ticket, the barcode immediately identified
that's a
the
dummy
ticket
plan.
as worthless. Unfortunately for Latham and Sparks, they had to learn how lottery tickets worked the hard way. They were both arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit a
So how long
felony
they
and
get, bruh?
presenting a forged document for over $1,000 in January of 2020. Latham was also charged with having a false ID. Number
They ain't
1.
say how long he got,
Martin
bitch. He got
Hogan.
longer than 2 months. That's a whole
This
shit.
lottery scam that Canadian Martin Hogan came up with preyed on older people in the U.S. He would call up his victims and tell them that they had won money in a Canadian lottery. Sometimes he'd switch it up and tell them they had won money in a sweepstake. But in order to collect the winnings, they would first have to pay taxes, custom fees,
If people
or
actually
any
believe this
other
bullshit?
assortment of made-up fees. The 37 known victims were all over the age of 55. Hogan collectively scammed the elderly out
bitch,
of
doing the
roughly
wrong job.
$10 million. This included a woman from Las Vegas who took out a reverse mortgage on her home. She thought that she had won $2.5 million. This is one of the worst types of scams. They stole money from people who aren't rich, from people that are close to not being able to work anymore at a time when they needed money the most. Hogan is now in custody in Canada
Damn.
after he was extradited from Jamaica. His trial is scheduled to be later in
That's already happened last year.
Here's what's next.
Damn, bruh. Hey, just my fucking luck. Just my fucking luck. The video wanna hold up at the end of this lottery ticket video, man. I hope y'all niggas watch the whole video, man. I'm trying to fix the video up, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Hey, man, hey, you get caught, bro. But if you don't get caught and you win with it, man, you win. You win. You sorry, see the old dude. Old dude only got like a month, bro. He got caught, but he was old as fuck. And he spent all the money. So, hey, you just gotta know what you gotta do on that motherfuckers, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this bitch up. If y'all win, just give your boy $5, boy. Give your boy a $5 play, boy. And I'll be good, you dig? Let's say this motherfucker off with a W and make sure y'all like and subscribe. Yeah, deuces, gang.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.